a maximum term of 180 months with a consecutive 12 to 72. Count 8 will run concurrent to count 7. On count 9, which is the assault with a deadly weapon, a minimum term of 18 months, a maximum term of 72 months in the Nevada Department of Corrections, and that'll run consecutive to 8. And count 10, a minimum term of 18 months, a maximum term of 72 months in the Nevada Department of Corrections, and that'll run concurrent to 9. And I believe that completes Mr. Stewart. His credit for time served, what, 64 days?
I think it's a little more now. Whatever it is as of today, you'll be credited, correct?
Let me see. I thought they said 64. Well, they have it up to today, so it's 64.
Okay.
Thank you. Mr. Stewart, have a seat. All right. For Mr. Simpson. All right, Mr. Simpson, in addition to the $25 administrative assessment and the $150 DNA fee, I'm going to sentence you as follows. That's 6. Count 1, conspiracy to commit a crime, 1 year in the county jail. Count 2, conspiracy to commit kidnapping, a minimum term of 12 months, max term of 48 months in the Nevada Department of Corrections. Count 2 to run concurrent to count 1. Count 3, conspiracy to commit robbery, a minimum term of 12 months, max term of 48 months in the Nevada Department of Corrections. Count 3 to run concurrent to count 2. Count 4, burglary while in possession of a deadly weapon, a minimum term of 26 months, a maximum term of 120 months in the Nevada Department of Corrections. Count 4 to run concurrent to count 3. Count 5, the first-degree kidnapping with use of a deadly weapon, a fixed term of 15 years, parole eligibility beginning after 5 years, with a consecutive 12 to 72. That'll run concurrent to count 4. Count 6, first-degree kidnapping with use of a deadly weapon, a fixed term of 15 years with parole eligibility beginning after 5 years, with a consecutive 12 to 72. That'll run concurrent to count 5. Robbery with use of a deadly weapon, a minimum term of 60 months, a maximum term of 180 months in the Nevada Department of Corrections, with a consecutive 12 to 72, and again the enhancement because of the increased harm that the gun posed. Count 7 will run concurrent to count 6. Count 8, robbery with use of a deadly weapon, a minimum term of 60 months, a max term of 180 months in the Nevada Department of Corrections, with a consecutive 12 to 72. That'll be concurrent to count 7. The assault with a deadly weapon, a minimum term of 18 months, a max term of 72 months in the Nevada Department of Corrections. That'll run consecutive to count 8. Count 10, minimum term of 18 months, a max term of 72 months in the Nevada Department of Corrections. Count 10 will run consecutive to count 9. Credit for time served is 64 days. That concludes today's sentencing. We are adjourned.
I'm sorry. We need to renew, now that he's been sentenced, it now becomes a post-conviction bail motion. I got it. Read under Nevada NRS 178.488, we'd renew our motion for bail. Now that sentence has been imposed, we'd renew and adopt all the arguments made pre-sentencing and pre-conviction.
Okay. And you're joining. Both motions are denied. Thank you. Thank you very much. We're adjourned. Thank you.
You have it. 16 years with, after 5 years, the option for possible parole for O.J. Simpson. And you can't help but escape the fact that the Goldmans are in the room, his daughter is in the room, his sister is in the room. All of these people, to a certain extent, have been down this road before. But the judge made very clear that she was treating this case individually. She said, you know, as I told the jurors, bring no baggage in here from a previous case or anything else that has happened in Mr. Simpson's life. But she did clearly take extremely seriously the charges of having a gun basically in a casino. I mean, the kidnapping charge and the fact that there was a gun there, and she said, you stand here today and basically say that you had no idea that there was a gun, that you were just going to get your stuff back. But clearly on the tapes are so clearly what led to this conviction and to her judgment here today.
Yeah, and if you weren't following the case the whole time, the tapes were talking about Thomas Riccio, who went in the room and he was wired. That tape is what actually was the biggest piece of evidence in all this, and the judge reiterated that, saying, Mr. Simpson, I heard exactly what went on in that room. I heard every detail. I heard what you said again and again. That was the decider for the jury as well as the judge. And if you're just joining us, O.J. Simpson will serve 16 years in a state prison with parole, possibly after 5 years. Judge Andrew Napolitano, Geraldo Rivera joining us here. Judge, 16 years.